Girls, welcome back to Tuesday e-learning for math. We're going to continue with some conversion rates. Again, they're always going to give you the conversion rate, so you don't have to memorize that. The other thing is this box is just an organizer. I understand, again, that a lot of you all might use it a different way. I'm just trying to really get you used to this box because I promise you next year things are going to get a little bit tougher. And if you get used to how to organize this box, it's going to make things a lot easier for you next year. With that being said, today or this week, we might be doing multiple step conversions. So on this first problem, you might see that I have a couple of boxes already created because there's more than one step. So here we go. It says Jordis jogged 5 miles along the fitness trail. How many feet did he jog? How many inches did he jog? In our conversion rate, 1 mile equals 5,280 feet, and 1 foot equals 12 inches. So we have a lot of information going on here. And I'm just going to look at the first question, and it says, how many feet did he jog? So we need to find the number of feet. Well, what did they give us? They gave us miles. They gave us 5 miles. So do we have a conversion rate that says miles and feet? Yes, we do. It's right here. And so I'm on my box. I'm going to go ahead and write those conversions, miles and feet. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in that conversion rate. So 1 mile equals 5,280 feet. So what else did they give us on this problem? Well, they said he jogged 5 miles. Where does that go? Well, it's miles, so it has to go under the miles. So on this particular one, I could either go sideways. I could say, how do I get from 1 to 5,280? Or I could go up and down. How do I get from 1 to 5? Well, it's really the same problem, but going from 1 to 5 is easy enough for me. It's just times 5. So if we're going times 5 to get to 5, we have to take 5,280 times 5. So right here, I'm going to write 5,280 times 5, and I'm going to work it out. So 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 8 is 40. I'm going to put down my 0, regroup my 4. 5 times 2 is 10 plus 4 is 14. And then we have 5 times 5, which is 25, plus 1 is 26. So our answer is 26,400 feet. That is our answer for this problem right here, 26,480 feet. So now we have to go on to the second one, and the second one says, how many inches did he jog? All right, well, where do I see my conversion rate that has inches in it? It's right here, feet and inches. So over here on my second box, I'm going to put feet and inches. Well, what's my conversion rate right here? 1 foot equals 12 inches. So I'm going to put 1 foot under the feet and 12 inches under the inches. Well, what am I trying to, I'm trying to figure out the number of inches, right? Right here is what I need to find is how many inches. So I don't know this one. But I do know from the last problem that I have 26,400 feet. So could do it a couple of different ways. This one I'm just going to do sideways. Just to show it doesn't matter which way you do it. I'm going to go from 1 to 12. How do I get from 1 to 12? Well, it's times 12. So here I've got to take 26,400 times 12 to find the number of inches. So right here, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to take my 26,400 times 12. 2 times 0, 2 times 0, 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 6 is 12. Regroup my 1. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. Put in my placeholder because I'm shifting over to the tens column. 1 times 0, 1 times 0, 1 times 4, 1 times 6, 1 times 2, and then we're going to add these up. Zeros, 8. 2 and 4 is 6. 5 and 6 is 11. Regroup my 1. 1 and 2 is 3. And I'm going to put my comma in. And this label is inches. So for my second problem, it's 316,800 inches. And that takes care of that one. So the other one I'm going to show you today, it's kind of similar to what we did last week. It's really only a one-stepper, but I just wanted to refresh your minds. Move this so I can go to the next page. All right, it says Jalen is 4 feet 3 inches tall. Her sister is 59 inches tall. How much taller is her sister in inches? And our conversion rate is 1 foot equals 12 inches. So on this one, we have 4 feet 3 inches and we have 59 inches. Well, I'm looking at this, and I need to know just how many inches it is without the feet. So I need to go from feet to inches. So I'm going to put my feet, and I'm going to put my inches. I'm going to look at my conversion rate. 1 foot equals 12 inches. And then over here, again, I need to know how many inches it is. So this one right here, she's 4 feet 3 inches. Well, I'm worried about the feet because I need to know how many inches that is first. So I'm going to put my 4 feet in here to see how many inches that is. Now, I know some of you already know that answer. It's easy. I get it. Again, this box just makes sure you either multiply or divide right. On this one, just to remind you all, I'm going to show you the crisscross method. You didn't have to do it this way, but if you crisscross, we can take 1 and x and 4 and 12 together, and it looks like an x. So we're going to take 1 times x on this side, and on the other side, we're going to take 12 times 4. 1 times x is just 1x. 12 times 4 is 48. So our answer on this one is 48 inches. That's how much 4 feet is. But if you look up here, she's 4 feet 3 inches tall. So we have to add our 3 inches, which makes her a total of 51 inches tall. Now her sister is how tall? 59 inches. She's only 51. How much taller is that? Well, that's the difference. So we're going to take 59 minus 51, and we're going to get the difference, which is 8 inches taller. All right, so what I want you all to do today is go into Schoology and do the 4, I think it's 4 problems. Do the 4 problems. When you're finished, I will have a video posted in my comments. I don't think a lot of y'all are going in and checking your answers. So I need you, when you're finished, to watch that video and check your answers. You are not going to get better at this if you don't even know what you're missing. So that is part of your job, is to watch that second video when you're done. All right, let me know if you have any questions.